Alright. Oh, the Path of the Righteous. I think this is the quest I've been looking for. Time is of the essence, Dekumon. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Yeah, I think this is the quest I was looking for. This should be the one that actually gives us the story dungeon, which we actually haven't seen a story dungeon in quite some time. Well, at least he's still here in one piece. Dekumon, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden. You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Livior been informed? The Braves must also be made aware. Yeah, I'm working on it. I had to get to you first, dude. Mostly because I have a feeling the heretics are going to be gunning for the knights before they go after the Braves. Wow. Gorgeous area, to be honest. It must be here. I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it! This is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins, when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her, and stop this damnable summoning. There she is! Come here. Come here, girl. Oh! What the Ida! The hell are you doing here, Ida? That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Livier. There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels, after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha! Just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. I take that's my cue. Ahem. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever this tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many or Palpiamo will sulk. Sulk. Palpiamo will sulk. Alright, speak with the stalwart temple knight. Well, he's right there, so might as well. The entrance to the tunnel, sir. It's just over there. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that ever should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. There we are. There's the new dungeon, Snowcloak. Alright, let's take a look and see what we're looking at here. Should be all the way at the bottom here. Snowcloak. Oh, the first level 50 dungeon we've seen that isn't going to downsync our gear. Interesting. Formed in the aftermath of the Calamity, the Great Ice Wall has long been thought an impenetrable barrier between central and western Querthus. In truth, however, the wall is riddled with hidden tunnels, which Iceheart and her followers have used as a base of operations. You have been tasked with exploring one such tunnel, in the hopes that it will lead you to the heretic's leader. Yet what dangers await are anyone's guess. What are we looking at here? Item level 80 is the minimum needed. Nice. Whoa. Holy shit. Wow. I forgot how expansive this area was. Also, that is some very soothing music. All right. Oh joy. Oh, I almost screwed up something here. You know what? Execute that. I'll put it back on my hotbar later. I forgot I have my Alliance version on, which probably not a good idea in here to use the Alliance version because we're not doing alliances right now. Come on, get back here. Thank you. Whew. Actually, managed to catch up. Good old fat poles, always fun. All right, time for the old AoEs to go out. Time for the tank is dead. The tank is dead, aren't they? I'm boned. I'm about like 5 different kinds of boned here. All right, I just want at least one of these guys gone. Oh, and of course I go for the one that slept. I didn't see the sleep go out, I'm sorry. That's my fault. All right, that takes care of him. Not a good sign when your tank dies on the very first pull. Really not a good sign. All right, that takes care of that Spriggan. And that takes care of that Spriggan. Okay. Well, that was fun. Ah, I see. Healer goof. Healer was accidentally healing themselves, not the tank. Minor goofs like that happen all the time. No big deal. The trick is you just gotta make sure to catch it. All right. Get the old AoEs a-going here. Damn, the healer's going all out on the AoEs too. Look at that holy spam. No problems. No problems at all. The wolfies there are really easy to take down. What's next on the list? Oh, the bears. We have bears to play with. I say one bear, but I think there's actually a second bear that comes up behind us when this one's about half dead or just all dead. We'll find out here shortly. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there isn't a second bear. Thought for sure there was a second bear for some reason. Door to silence. Nah, let them open it. They're already most of the way done. There we go. Make sure I got my buffs going, because my AoE skills can only refresh the buffs. They can't give them to me. And then this ice bomb is definitely my big target. I want this thing gone. They're stunning the hell out of it too, which is nice. Oh. Bust all the enemies, the giant snowballs fly off, and we're at the first boss, Wandel. I want to focus target the boss. I want to focus target the boss game. Thank you. All right, so Wandel is kind of a funky boss. A lot of his mechanics, here comes the first one, Snowdrift. Now it doesn't look like he did anything, but he really did, so move. So whenever he casts Snowdrift, remember where you were and then don't be there. Trust me, don't be there, because every time, oh, guys, there we go. Yeah, don't, there's Snowdrift going out again. So whenever he does this, you want to move. You want to get to somewhere safe, and then, oh damn, I still got tagged with it, shit. You notice I ended up with a debuff because of that. If I get 4 stacks of that debuff, and a lot of his mechanics will give that debuff, I will end up in a nice big ice cube and won't be able to do anything for a good while. So, kind of a thing you want to avoid. Now, I don't think he's gonna get too much farther. He's already down to 10% here.
So we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste popping this skill. And there goes the frozen stacks, all gone. What's the gear here worth? Oh, right. This doesn't actually have gear directly, it just has tokens you can turn in for gear. And I believe it's either I-90 or I-95 gear for this dungeon. That's a lot of Gobus. That is a lot of Gobus. And now most of them are dead. Get this refreshed here so I can actually keep both my buffs going. Wintry conditions, which actually will do damage over time to me. Not much, but enough that it's noticeable. Oh, this is gonna be close. I'm gonna lose my buff if I'm not careful. There we go. May actually throw this skill out twice, just to refresh this buff. Yep, throwing that out twice was a good idea. All right, and we'll just go to single target. Not enough of you guys to really focus on AoEing. And in all honesty, we're burning these guys down pretty damn fast. Because guess what? We're not down synced as hard. Our items are as good as they can possibly be. Well, not my items specifically, but the other players' items are probably as good as they can especially be for level 50. There's a lot of guys here. There's a lot of guys here. I'm not liking this. Oh, that's also a lot of AoEs. Trying to avoid standing in those, really am. Sometimes works better than others. Oh my goodness. Grouping could be a little more efficient here, dude. Gonna be honest. Don't think it matters that much. No, not after that. Jeez. Whew. Thankfully, we have a black mage and a white mage. We're two really good AoE nukers. And we move on to the second boss, the Yeti, who is probably one of the most unique bosses we've seen at this point, because this boss is almost entirely dealt with by the tank. Or at least it used to be. We're actually doing sufficient damage that we could probably beat him without the mechanics too badly, but you'll see, yeah, there you go. The tank wants the little Spriggan ads to get hit by the boss's big cones, turns them into snowballs. Our job as the DPS is to keep these frostbounds away from the snowballs as much as possible, because he will break them. Come on, boss. There you go. There's a big old blast of snow right in the face. Very nice. Very nice. Now, why are we stacking all these snowballs up? Well, you'll find out in just a second. Because I have a feeling, yep. Yeah, that's why. To hit them in his face. One, because you notice they do a ton of damage. And two, they're the only way to stop that big old room-wide AoE of his. All right, you know what? You're getting the Madara. I'm gonna hit you with the good shit, and you're not gonna like it. Oh, hello. Got one of these sons of bitches again. These Frostbound guys are annoying because they will actively go after the snowballs and break them, so breaking these guys' face, usually a good idea. To be honest, we'd probably kill him right here with this. Yep. Yeah, those snowballs do real good damage. All this stuff I don't need, we'll just pass on it and move on to the third section, the caves themselves, which is where we saw the cutscene earlier. Oh, glacier sprites, these things are cute and adorable looking, aren't they? Well, watch out, they've got a big old AoE. Yeah, that. Now, thankfully, this does kill them if they actually get it off, but better just to kill them yourself. Or do what I'm doing, just ignore them. Ignoring them works just fine. Let the rest of the group deal with them while I deal with the big guy. There, and big guy's down. Yeah, this doesn't look like an arena at all, no sir. Alright, lots of little guys in here to deal with. I should probably be focusing the bombs, actually. No, I really should be focusing the bombs. Because I don't like bombs, I don't like things that explode on me. Alright, I got both my buffs back. I can do the AoE thing now. Yeah, that. I don't like them doing that. And the worst part is, this doesn't actually kill them. Hey, come back here. Ah, he's dead. Alright. The ice starts breaking and more enemies start popping up. Bunch of little spriggin' bastards. Which I am going to completely waste a dot on. Nope, wrong skill. I should have gone for the AoE stuff so I can extend my buffs, but I guess, where's the, oh, there's the other Spriggans. I'm sitting there like, I know there's more Spriggans here. Like, there had to be more Spriggans. But apparently, they were just late to the party. And the ice breaks again, and now we're left with a Cyclops type enemy. Drag him out of here. Come on, tank. Now, just like the coin counter and the other Cyclops enemies we've seen, this guy works pretty much the same way. If you see a one-handed swing, get behind him. If you see a two-handed swing, run the hell away. Or if you see no swings, like we just did, don't worry about it. Oh, Avis dragons. These are fun. We remember these sort of guys from the Vigil, don't we? Oh. Right, the Harriers. Yeah, we can't have these guys. Oh, wow, they actually stunned him before he could transform. I'm proud of you guys. But yeah, just like the Harriers that were in Stone Vigil Hard, these guys will transform if I don't stun him right in the face. The downside is, unlike the Harriers in Stone Vigil, these guys will continue to try and transform, so you have to kill them quick. And just like the Avis in Stone Vigil, these guys are unstunnable. Oh, hello. A finger of the apostate? That sounds dirty. And the door to oblivion. Well, we're here. Time for the final boss. That's a beast aetherite. Oh. Good doggy? Angry doggy. And some good boss music. I love this one. This is Fenrir. And believe it or not, my main character has this guy as a mount. Yeah, that was a fun grind to get that. But this is actually a pretty standard fight. It does have a one mechanic we actually saw in Crystal Tower, so it's nice to, we'll get to see it again here. First things first though, I'm gonna hit you with the old dot. 1,000-year storm, that's the room wide. Can't do anything about that. The big mechanic you're gonna have to watch out for is the icicles. And before long, yeah, every time he does that, that's where the icicles drop down. It's always 3. 2 of them target a party member and then immediately dash. The third one sticks around a little bit and then explodes. Then it explodes. There you go. You're a little late there. You missed your cue. Now, he'll do the icicle thing again here. And that's these 2. Okay, so this time you want to find the one that wasn't targeting anybody, because it's the one that's going to hang around and hide behind it, just like Ecliptic Meteor. And oh, he actually made it. And then we run. If you do not line of sight that, you will be frozen, and Fenrir will pounce on you and do a big chunk of damage. And I've seen that kill non-tanks pretty easily. I don't know why I wasted that, but okay. You know what? He's not gonna make it to an LB2. So I'm just gonna hit him with Braver. Yep. Didn't think he'd make it to the LB2. Good doggy. Stay. Yeah, and there we go. That's Snowcloak. The dungeon's pretty easy. It's a good fun one though. Oh yeah, that is. Oh jeez.
Do you justice, warrior of light.
Thank you? That is definitely a beast aetherite. Or something close to, oh shit.
Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
You would be Lady Iceheart, I presume. Oh.
I was given the name Izel.
Izel?
But I earned the name Iceheart.
I always thought it was pronounced Isael, but Izel is fine. Just gotta remember actually to pronounce it that way.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
That'd be a no?
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost.
And yet you're fighting on the side of the dragons, okay?
You will come to understand that what we do for the greater good.
Okay, anyone that ever says for the greater good is usually pretty suspect, to be honest.
For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
And I just let her go. Like that, huh? So where does that one lead? To the lair where you're summoning Shiva? Oh, well, off she goes. Lovely. Well, let's report it to Alpha now.
That took longer than I expected. What news, Dekumon?
Yeah, I know it took longer than I expected. DPS queues, man.
Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah.
So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 12 be praised, Dekumon. We may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Siva, of course. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons...
There! It's a frickin' tongue twister.
Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva...
Wow.
Assuming we stop Iceheart before she... Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course.
God, that took forever to get out right.
Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle, and Philly and Eorzea have been busy perusing the archives of House Fortem, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The Antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold.
Alright, well, I think that's definitely a good spot to stop for today. That was a well-earned run. A lot of fun. I always enjoy that dungeon. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to stop them summoning Shiva, and we're gonna have to take her down. But until then, see you guys in the next video.